So today we are talking about proper tagging for your videos, and more specifically what you can do to ensure that you're doing it correctly so you get the best advantage possible for your channel. So sit back because we're starting right now. Hey everyone, what is up? This is Tim of the People's Bookkeeper, where we always hit the mark. Make your mark in business too, and share it on YouTube. Do that by subscribing now and turning on the bell notification. Okay, so why is proper tagging so important for your videos? What's the benefits? What's the advantages? Well, today I want to talk about exactly what those advantages are and why you need to have them done correctly for your videos in order to reach the maximum audience possible and give you the best benefit for your channel. There are far too many people who don't bother with proper tagging methods or even doing any tags at all. And keywords are such a vital part of ensuring that your video gets to the correct audience and to the maximum audience reach possible. And for people who don't tag correctly, it ends up really hurting their channel in the long run. I don't want you to be one of those YouTubers who skips this important key. The idea is that when you're uploading a video, it's definitely considered one of your best practices to ensure that you do your proper keyword research and tag your video properly. This is going to help you to rank in video searches when people are searching for that type of video. And also when they're looking for specific types of videos, it will help place your video in other people's feeds. So there's three main reasons why tagging is such an important component to releasing your video. The first main reason is for your SEO, which is your search engine optimization. So when you properly tag your video, the YouTube algorithm is able to correctly figure out what your video is about and where to place it. This enables YouTube to then place your video in the correct feeds, in the correct suggested videos, and really help your video get to the correct audience. And if your video gets that high watch time and those views, it gives you an opportunity to rank high in search. This in turn will get you more subscribers, and then even better, more potential subscribers as it goes into the proper feeds. And it will go into the recommended section, which is going to help you expand your audience reach as well. Now the second main reason is your audience retention. Now, audience retention is so important because it gets you that watch time and it gets you those views. YouTube then rewards you with putting you out into more and more feeds because they see that this is a piece of content that people are really enjoying. Let's say, for example, you decide you're going to misuse the tags and you're going to try and expand your reach into an area that the video doesn't fit into properly. What's going to happen is people are going to put in a search term and they're going to come across your video thinking that it's about the topic they're looking for, and they're going to discover that it's not what they were looking for, and they're going to get annoyed with you really quickly, which means that they're going to click away from your video fast. And because they've clicked away from your video quickly, you don't get the watch time, you don't get the views, and you'll end up having a lot of people who are annoyed at you and likely not recommend your channel to friends, family, or other people. Remember that these people clicking on your videos had a specific question that they wanted to ask. And when they see your video comes up, they're expecting an answer. So what happens then is your video rankings go way down, your video ends up tanking, and nobody wants to see it anymore, and YouTube will not push it out to more people to see. So remember that watch time is a major factor that goes into helping your channel grow and develop. If your watch time is really poor, it's going to hurt your channel. So don't misuse tags or use incorrect tagging because it really will punish your channel and your videos. The algorithm is extremely smart, and it's able to pick up and detect all these little things that you try to do on your channel to get a bump. You might get a tiny initial bump and think that's great that you got a few extra views, but the algorithm is going to figure out that it's not done correctly, and it's going to punish you as a result. On the flip side, when you tag correctly, you get it into the right audience, and because you've done it correctly, you get that high watch time, and YouTube will actually give your video a boost. Now the third main reason is for your AdSense revenue. When someone places an ad, they have a specific audience that they want to target. So it's extremely important to have the right tags, because those people placing ads are looking for your video specifically to get to the audience that they want. Let's say you mistag everything and then what happens is someone places an ad on your video, well, what happens is there's no benefit for the person who's placed that ad, and there's no benefit for you because nobody is clicking that ad since it has nothing to do with the topic at hand. However, if you do have tags done correctly and people are clicking on those ads, then there's a very good chance that you'll get paid more. And proper tagging also allows for more ad types to be placed on your video. I can't stress enough not to use fake tags. The algorithm truly will know and figure it out and will punish your channel as a result. It will have the opposite effect of what you're hoping for. Another key tip is to never place your tags in the description either. YouTube's terms of service specifically state that you can't do that. However, what you can do is use some of your tags in your description in a sentence or two. If you decide to ignore this and you put your tags in your description, YouTube has really cracked down on that and they'll likely delete your video. Now, to tag your video correctly, you need to use short tail and long tail keywords. A short tail keyword is a short, general, non-specific keyword. A long tail keyword is just that. It's longer and it's much more specific to your video and your audience that you're aiming for. These long tail keywords really nail down what your video is actually about. What you really want to do is you want to try and have a good mixture of short tail and long tail keywords in your tags. This can help by leading to more views for your video because the algorithm knows this and will put your video into the proper searches and feeds. Anywhere between 8 to 15 keywords per video is a really good range to shoot for. If you had a super long video, you could put in a few more keywords as well, but 8 to 15, generally speaking, is the best sort of range to aim for. If you put too many keywords, it can actually hurt your video as well. And remember, you need to be specific because the algorithm needs to know what your video is about. That way it can put it out to the right potential audiences. If you only use one-word tags, it's far too general and broad, and YouTube won't know which audience to put it out to. And it's not going to get seen the way you want to because YouTube won't be able to figure out what your video is actually about. So remember, this mixture is a key component to having proper tags as well. So my question of the day for you is, what is your top tip for proper tags on your videos? Comment and share below. Now, if you want to make your mark in business, then check out these videos over here. They'll help you grow your business. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Click my face and you'll do just that. I'll see you in the next video.